All right, next one.
Yeah.
Kevin writes in and says, chaos reigns at LSAC, and they blame students for not following directions. And then the eye roll emoji. It says, for the August-September test, more than 50% of the LSAT writing sessions were flagged for further review due to failure to follow the guidelines, which created a significant backlog of sessions that had to be reviewed. We have pulled in staff from all across LSAC to help process LSAT writing sessions as quickly as possible. So if you have recently completed your LSAT writing, you should receive your score in the next week, and in many cases, much sooner. That's a quote. Kevin is quoting the email that he got from Law School Admission Council. Kevin says, unsurprisingly, the website isn't prepared for all the traffic that they could easily have predicted. It took me 30 minutes to log in and navigate the website to get my score. Thank you, LSAC overlords, Kevin. And then he forwarded the email. I don't know that we need to read this whole thing. It is kind of insane though, isn't it? I mean, these people had to sign up to take the test a full 6 or 7 weeks before they took the test. Then the score release is 3 weeks after that. So it's not like Law School Admission Council doesn't know how many customers they have.
Yeah.
They just don't seem to care very much about what kind of hassles they put their customers through. I mean, I got another, this was like a instant message this morning. Mm-hmm. Can you believe this fucking LSAC site is crashing? Everyone got emails that scores are available, but no one can log in to see them. The web says there has been an error. Please try again later. If the problem persists, call technical support. It's been like that for almost an hour now. And then like 100 mad face emojis of different sorts. You know, the head exploding one, and the one with the smoke coming out of the nostrils, and the one with the swear words across the face. Like, just, and then a screenshot of the error that this student was experiencing.
Question for you. When did the emails with the score in it stop?
That's a good point, because I remember getting my score in my email.
Yeah.
Boy, that would make their lives a lot easier, because then you don't have to log on to get, because I don't think maybe I did log on. I think I did log on because I was like, holy shit, 179. What? Like I wanted to see the stats or whatever.
Verify it. Yeah.
It's a good point. I don't know. They're struggling.
I'm sure people
man.
complain. They're like, "Oh, so and so saw my score, and I didn't want him to see my score." It's like, hey, it's your email, you know.
Yeah, there's something like that going on. I'm still stuck on this LSAT writing situation. You know, they've been having lots of problems with ProctorU, and they've been having various problems in various ways. But the fact that more than 50% of LSAT writing sessions were flagged for further review due to failure to follow the guidelines.
The guidelines weren't clear enough, or they're not being enforced accurately, or there's just, to blame it on the students is pretty crazy. Well, I'm down with it. If it's like 10%, then they're like, hey, look, you guys messed up. You didn't get the protocol. You didn't follow the rules. But more than 50%, that means you're not communicating effectively.
Well, dude, can I also ask, why the fuck are they taking LSAT writing so seriously?
There should be no reason. You said last time, they should just accept these and move on.
Can I tell you this is from the LSAC email, which, by the way, is one of these signed anonymously. It's signed sincerely, Candidate Services.
No one wants to take the blame.
No one's putting their name on it. Here's what it says. Here are the most common reasons for LSAT writing sessions being flagged for further review. 1, failure to show to the camera an appropriate photo ID and capture a clear image of your ID when prompted by the system. That one I get. I mean, you have to prove it's you. Yep. I get that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
2, Failure to show both sides of your blank page of scratch paper during the room scan, as well as any, which by the way, that's terrible writing,
Well, and
right?
you have another and coming.
Yeah.
So you have a as well as and an and.
Okay. Failure to show both sides of your blank scratch paper during the room scan, as well as any writing instruments, comma, and your soft foam earplugs, comma, if you are planning on using these items.
Well, duh.
that that's awful writing.
Yeah.
Please, God damn it, stop. But why do they give a shit about your scratch paper? It's a novel prompt, right? You can't have
Hmm.
I mean, unless they're using the same prompt for multiple people, which why would they? Those prompts are so easy. Like they have hundreds of them.
Yeah.
They should just use the old writing sample prompts and just give everybody a kind of a different one. And there's no way you could have a book of responses to every single, I mean, I
And if
suppose you
anyone
could.
went back and actually did all of them,
Then good
well,
on them.
yeah, good on them. That one person wasted their time on something that's unimportant, and now they can have a great writing sample.
Dude, you have to show your soft foam earplugs to the camera. You have to show your pen or pencil or whatever. Okay. The 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 most common reasons for LSAT writing sessions being flagged for further review continues. We're only halfway through the list of most common reasons,
Mm, mm.
which means there's probably an additional list of other reasons. But anyway, number 3, you cannot wear or have near you any kind of digital watch, smart watch, fitness tracker, or other electronic device while completing the LSAT writing section, parentheses, unless you have an LSAC improved accommodation. A comma would have been fine there, huh, instead of the parentheses. But the point is,
I would just drop the whole idea. Like if you got the accommodation, you get it.
you
You got it.
right, you know you got it if you got
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Because you have like you need a blood sugar monitor or whatever. Like, yeah, we get
Yeah.
it. You fucking pacemaker. Like, yeah, okay. But you can't wear a Fitbit? Come on, man.
How many steps did I walk today? 5,000.
What? Like,
Yeah.
well, let people wear their damn Apple Watch. Who
Yeah.
cares? How are you possibly gonna, how is your Apple Watch, what? Is your Apple Watch gonna be giving you Morse code?
That alone would be impressive. They should get points for that.
Once again, it's like, good on you. If you found a way to have Morse code signals sent through your Apple Watch so that you can write a brilliant LSAT writing, good for you. Like, you're going to be a damn good lawyer because you're thinking outside the box. Like, that's fantastic. Why are they fucking with people with all of these ridiculous, unnecessary restrictions? Okay, number 4, failure to remove any mobile phones, backpacks, or other prohibited items from your testing area, which, by the way, Ben, I'm pretty sure everything is prohibited unless it's explicitly allowed, right? That was
Yes,
in another email that they sent.
we talked about that. Yeah. If it's not listed here, it's prohibited, which would
Yeah.
include your T-shirt.
Yes, your chonies are on. It didn't explicitly say you could wear the BVDs, so everybody has to go commando for the LSAT writing. But what do you mean you can't have a backpack on your desk at home where you're taking the LSAT writing? Why? Like, they expect everybody to empty out the room that they're in. You have to like go in and it has to be like a clean room,
Yeah.
as if you're like creating microchips or something in there. It it has to have, or like you're inventing the COVID vaccine. You have to get rid of everything out of the room so that you could have a pristine testing environment, not even for the LSAT flex, but for the fucking LSAT writing, which nobody gives a shit about.
No one cares.
Okay, and so now
Yeah, they're like, hey, Sullivan testing centers, those places are
Sylvan.
cleared out. What is it, Sylvan?
Sylvan.
I always say it wrong. Sylvan testing centers are cleared out, so you have to recreate that. We're competing with them.
Yeah, something like that. I mean, The bizarre thing is that ultimately they are just kicking themselves in the nuts. You know, they're they're causing themselves a customer service nightmare.
They created these rules and now they have to enforce them,
Yeah.
and it's a nightmare.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's like the easy solution for 2020 is get rid of stupid LSAT writing. Just get rid of it. Nobody wants it. Nobody cares. And we're in a tough time. It's a tough year. It's okay to get rid of LSAT writing. That would be totally fine. No one's going to care about that. You could bring it back in 2021.
Yep.
You know, like get the LSAT flex sorted out first and then worry about LSAT writing.
You know, that
Or,
just gave me this idea. I realized it would mess with the whole like application process, but when you talk about streamlining life, right, making life
yes,
easier, don't just get rid of LSAT writing, get rid of the whole application process and submit our GPA and LSAT scores to all the schools and let them reach out to you. And if they're at all interested, then you can send them a personal statement.
yeah, that would be good. And an LSAT writing, right? Like,
Yeah, if you want to.
because, well,
Sure.
the thing is, they won't do that because it would show their lie in you're not just the numbers. You know, every law school,
Yeah.
you're more than just the numbers to us. We thoroughly evaluate every application. Bullshit. No, you don't. Like someone applies to Harvard with a 140 and a 2.5. You know,
They're
yeah,
not considering you at all.
no,
Yep.
you're not even close. And so, but they're it would be too obvious. So instead,
Yep.
they're going to make you jump through a bunch of hoops, which you have no chance, of getting in, but you're going to have to still do LSAT writing and you're going to have to do a personal statement. You're going to have to get letters of recommendation. And yeah, people out there are going to be like, well, but there's an exception. Yeah, okay. You're right. There is one out of a 10,000 exception to that rule.
Hmm.
But I don't even know that there actually has ever been somebody with a 140 and a 2.5 going to Harvard. Maybe.
So
Email the show, help@thinkinglsat.com. We'd
fi-
love to hear about it.